What's going on, YouTube? We're bringing a brand new Call of Duty Warzone video here. This is going to be a class setup. Talk about the class, then we'll get into a video with gameplay showing me use the guns, and hopefully this will help you guys set something up to help you guys get more kills while playing Warzone and enjoy it a little bit more. I have the AX-50 sniper and the M13 Assault rifle are the two guns. Perks, cold-blooded. Use cold-blooded so that way I'm not bright white on the thermal scope. Makes it a little bit harder to see. You have to use overkill in order to get the two guns, so overkill is obviously perk 2. And then perk 3 I have amped. Now this is just personal preference. I like to, this way if I hit somebody with the sniper, I can switch real fast to the M13 and finish them with that. But if you're playing in groups, I kind of recommend using tune-up. It reduces the revive time by 25%, and I do believe it also reduces the revive time for the self-revive as well. You can revive way quicker with tune-up on. So these are the two that I normally use, but it's all personal preference really. These ones down here I never really felt the need to use. But amped is what I got there. We'll start with the sniper. It's a pretty basic build. Monolithic suppressor, adding damage and accuracy. Barrel here, adding damage range, gives recoil control. That way I can hit people from a far distance away. Optic, I have on the variable zoom now. I did have on the thermal, and someone on Instagram was talking crap about the thermal, so for him I put on the variable zoom. Again, thermal scope makes it way easier, so if you prefer to use the thermal scope, by all means I recommend the thermal dual power scope. Stock, I have the Singard Arms Invader. That way I can move a little bit quicker while I'm scoped in and not be just sitting out there in the middle of the open and be an easy kill. And the perk I use is Focus. That way when you get shot, you don't flinch as much and you can kind of hit the guy while you're being shot. It makes it a little bit easier. I also do use Presence of Mind for extended hold of breath. That way your gun doesn't start going in circles when you're trying to hold your breath and get steady and line that shot up. But these are the two perks I use. If you don't want to use a perk, by all means use something else. That's all just personal preference on the perk. But we'll get into the bread and butter of this class, which is the M13, which I've been using and I've been absolutely shredding people with. Pretty much the Blackout 30 round mag is what I use. It's the damage range, added no visible tracers, no enemy skulls, and honestly I didn't know that it was this good. But you put those on, rear grip, I got the stippled grip tape, ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, pretty standard. But this mag here makes it so you don't need a silencer. You can take this off if you wanted to and put something else on. I just have it on to add that little bit of extra damage range, and it adds a little bit of accuracy. But that's all just personal preference. Barrel, Tempest Marksman, adding damage range, adding recoil control, and bullet velocity. If you're going to use one of these two, the Tempest Mini or the Cyclone, you might as well just use an SMG because they take so much range off that's not even funny. Then I got the GI Mini Reflex. I'm still kind of playing around with it a little bit, but this is what I've been using lately, and it's been absolutely working for me. So if it does work for you, do drop a comment and let me know. And then we'll go to the lethals here. We got Semtex. This is personal preference, whatever you feel like using. Tacticals, I do use the heartbeat sensor. It's like having a little UAV. Makes it so you can see where people are coming from if they're running at you, or if they're sitting in corners of the building, you just pull that out, boom, you know where they are. So I would recommend using the heartbeat sensor. Again, the personal preference if you'd prefer not to. Maybe use stim, stun, smoke, whatever you feel like using. But I have the heartbeat sensor on to help me figure out where people are at in buildings or around corners. Alright, that's pretty much the class setup. The video coming up, guys, is from a 21 kill second place I got with mainly using the M13. I got a couple kills, I think, with the Scar right when I landed, but mostly because we were with this M13 here. You're going to see it does pretty good damage. And all around, it's got good range. It doesn't recoil that hard. It's really good. I hope you guys give it a try. I hope it works for you. If it does, do let me know. Like the video, comment on it. Subscribe if you're new, and we can also check out the live streams, twitch.tv/5104. That will all be linked, and we'll see you guys in the gameplay.
Are you just big? You already killed him?
Yeah.
Like, let him breathe, bruh.
Good on games here.
Didn't even get to...
Here's some plates for you guys. Just 2 plates. Somebody.
My homie didn't even get to breathe, bro. Like,
Yes, they both ran. Yeah, I just...
dude just no mercy killed him.
I even reloaded for the guys. Like, I downed the one guy, reloaded.
But where do you justify killing him? No.
I didn't even thirst the guy. I just killed both of them.
I didn't give you a reason to kill him, bro.
Leads.
Up top, up top.
There's a guy in front of us too over there.
Right on me, Jackson.
The gulag. They'll fight for it.
Come in here, bro. Come in here.
Alright, about to die.
You're all right.
Oh, I ran in there with Blue Devil.
Be advised, your teammate got their
Damn
ass
it, bro. I'm
kicked.
tired
They're
of fucking
RTB
battle
at this
royale.
time.
These are still right above us. There's guys right over there somewhere too.
Heading this way.
We can just open this door, bro. I mean, the ramp's like right there. Like, if they're both looking that way, like... Bro.
Enemy contact.
Dude, you're the definition of a tryhard. Now you can res him. Somewhere.
There's a gas mask right there if you need one. Closest one is like right back where we were just at. Is there any in front of us? Out of zone.
Yeah,
Heading this way.
right here.
Right there. Bend them up.
Someone's landed in on us. They're up top.
Frag out.
I hit him with a... I broke his armor. I hit him with a grenade.
Frag out.
There's a dude dead right there.
Sniper rifle.
Guns.
Don't push him, Walker. Don't push in there.
Wow, broke your shield. Oh my god, damn, bro. Really fucking hate this game mode.
I said don't push him. All you have was a
Shut the
pistol.
fuck up, please.
I can buy it back real quick again.
There's loot on that body too. Or you can give me some money on my loadout.
I had to heal.
He's low.
I'm healing over here. Truck coming.
I'll come kill him with a pistol.
Lay down and res. That truck ain't coming in here. Right there.
Right in front of us,
Yep.
in that window.
Yep, sniper.
Found him. Assuming he has a self revive.
What the fuck?
No, he don't. He's crawling. His buddies are in there.
Damn, if it was outside, I'd put that cluster on.
No, it just says solo. Oh, one's downstairs?
Yep. There, they're fell.
What?
Moving
About
out.
to finish it. Wow, bro. Wow, bro.
Kidding me. There's a place that has some money.
You already killed all of them?
Yeah. None of them have any fucking money.
Happy target has been marked. Taking fire.
13 kills.
Alright.
Any more tryhard?
Well, I think
Can you be any more tryhard?
Contact.
I'll use the AX. The ACR is better.
Straight sharp at it.
Yeah, you ain't got no more ammo. Quick scope.
He's in here for fucking 2 seconds. God damn.
Gas is moving.
His teammate was
Build mini
behind him.
Skittles, bro. There he is. Yeah, he's like right there.
Hey!
I'm a
Try
1,000
hard.
short, bro.
1100 short, but yeah, something like that. Oh, this place.
I think you should find me back before I mark that booty hole.
Identified. Slot the bastard.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Probably be your best bet. You're right.
Oh my goodness.
What? What?
Fucking
That's why
me.
they see
Gas
are
is
better
moving
2
in.
shots
New safe
than
zone
that.
located.
Bro, I never liked the HDR. Bro,
And you're using it?
that's a 50.
AX50.
So it's a bunch. So there's 8 squads left and 16 people.
Building. Get out of this shit.
You knocking? How is that doing that? He is not.
Behind you.
Oh my god, bro.
Good
Try
call.
hard. Try hard. All this shit is try hard. You ain't gonna be able to buy nobody back.
Give me the name UAV.
You just see
Clutch it
where
up.
them people are
Clutch it up.
fighting and just put that airstrike.
Use the UAV and then use their
Trying to, bro.
Gas inbound.
It's
Safe
like
zone
glitching.
relocated.
Requesting recon.
They're like right behind you in the building.
bunch of solos and then a squad.
I need close air support on this target.
Yeah,
Striker
motherfucker.
3-1, good copy. Strike inbound.
Oh, that's not gonna kill him.
No hits on that run.
Maybe 2 duos and a solo. Alright,
Yeah,
solo. That was a solo.
This
There's
fucking
4 squads
con is
left, so it's
still just.
mostly solo.
Come on, bro, you gotta get up. What? Like, what an absolute loser this guy is.
Don't turn away, don't.
Only 5 left. Bounty target is down. Well done.